Right, now I've never done one of these. In other words, the bertie bassett. Takes it out of the pocket. Don't know what the lock is. Don't know what it's like. But I promised Mikey, Meerkat, I would do it whether I open it or not. As I don't know what's inside the envelope, I hope it's not a vibrator for the missus. I'll look a right twat. No, it's a lock. Mortise cylinder. Ilco, made in the USA. Oh, that's frightening me already. Right. £6. I'll give it 5 minutes. I won't bore anybody if I don't get it in 5 minutes. So oh, nice one. Bunch of pins to repin it. And the keys. Right. Enough said. Right, let's see where we're going to go. Not a clue if there's any spills or ordinaries, whatever.
Sepp Blatter is used to grandstanding it on football's biggest stage. Now he's being pushed unceremoniously into the dock to answer bribery charges, levelled at him from within his own organisation. Like rats fighting in a sack, FIFA is locked into a vicious civil war. Blatter will face the Ethics Committee on Sunday after his only rival to the FIFA presidency, Mohammed bin Hammam, accused him of turning a blind eye to alleged cash payments in return for votes in next week's election. Bin Hammam himself is charged with offering those payments. Another FIFA power broker, Vice President Jack Warner, has also been charged with bribery. The allegations originally came from American Chuck Blazer, Warner's right-hand man. Once thick as thieves, FIFA's top men are turning
more pressure on the wrench to see if we can do some binding and feedback.
Until this is cleared up. And secondly, this is only the last of a series of incidents, and I think it calls into real question FIFA's moral authority. FIFA is not for that. Definitely not. Blatter's defiance seems hollow now. In just a few weeks, 8 of FIFA's most powerful men have been accused of corruption. 4 of them by former FA chief Lord Treatment over the 2018 World Cup bid. An FA investigation into those allegations was sent to FIFA today. If both Blatter and Hammam are found guilty, the election cannot take place. FIFA's house would inevitably crumble, meaning a new, more transparent version could be built, leaving the rubble and rumour behind. Steve Scott, ITV.
2 teenagers have been shot dead in Milton Keynes. The 19-year-old Mohammed Farah died at the scene, while a second man, aged 18, died from his injuries this afternoon in hospital.
A teenager had admitted a string of sex offences linked to an investigation into the exploitation of youth of at least 20 children using Facebook. State Emerald has listed 13 charges relating to 8 girls who abused in Devon.
And the leader of the Labour Party, Ed Miliband, married his long-term partner today. The 41-year-old tied the knot with the mother of their 2 children, Justine Thornton, at a low-key ceremony at a hotel near Nottingham. A court in Belgrade ruled today that Ratko Mladic, the war crime suspect on the run for 16 years, is well enough to be extradited. His family and lawyers have claimed he was too frail to face trial after several strokes. Our senior correspondent James Lake reports from Belgrade.
The first photograph in 16 years, the first sight of a man who's alleged to have profited changed Europe at the end of the 20th century. A man whose long liberty had brought change to the country.
Little tough, eh?
Serbia an unconscionably long time to bring Ratko Mladic to justice, but the Giants' Maja Kovacevic today told waiting reporters he could now be on his way to the Hague as early as Monday, certainly.
Convince me so, it works.
Mladic's wife, son, has spent the morning trying to convince her and the
It's not turning fully because it's hitting the vice at the back, but it is working. Different wrench. Different rotation.
So they do have form when it comes to exaggerating his ill health. Yesterday, a sign declaring Mladic a hero as well to his home village. When we visited Lazarevo this morning, the sign had gone, but there was still considerable hostility to the press outside the house where he was. There doesn't seem to have been much secrecy about his existence. This is where he was found, pretty much in the middle of the village. So first Osama bin Laden, then Ratko Mladic. For the second time in a matter of weeks, one of the world's most wanted men turns out to have been hiding, not in a cave or a cellar, but in relatively plain sight in the middle of a country that was supposed to have been looking for him. Few of his neighbours would talk today. Those who did said they hadn't even known he was here. If anyone had known that he was here, would they have told him? Yes. No, he told me, certainly not. We're all served here, so everyone respects him and loves him. We wouldn't have told him for any amount of money. There are reports, though they're hard to confirm.
Getting no feedback with this, gents.
The bars and restaurants. He doesn't appear to have been living among friends. Great place ITV News. Lazarevo is your concern.
The families who lost sons, fathers and brothers in the massacre of Srebrenica, justice already been done when Mladic was in court. Not a bribery report on the town's reaction.
It was in this town, in this valley, that Ratko Mladic did his worst. Srebrenica's buildings still bear the scars that were here, and so do its people.
So good in this one, Rocky.
The rest was welcomed in the town rather than celebrated. It was a time for individual emotion. Khadija Mladic lost every male member of her family in the massacre. She's been alone for 16 years.
When I heard about the event, I thought of all the people who were killed here in such an awful way. The senseless people. I thought about my children and wondered how they died, and I thought that the killer was rewarded for all of this with freedom so many years.
The victims are buried here in one vast graveyard. Some of the bodies, though, are never to be recovered. This extraordinary list of names gives at least a glimpse of the scale of this massacre. 8,000 men and boys from one small town was wiped out. The wives and mothers who
Not good at all. They ain't gonna rake it.
Some kind of justice is being done. At Srebrenica's mosque today, as every Friday, prayers were sent to the victims.
Oh! First bertie ever! Now that is a first for me. Bloody first. Cheers, gents.